Okay, you wouldn't believe how excited I was to see Wreck-It Ralph. I knew, judging by the trailer of this, I knew, from my opinion, that this is actually the best 3D animated Disney film I've ever seen in my life, period. What, is it one of my favorite films? I don't know. I could probably do that, but like I said, Lion King and, Lion King and Goofy movie are one of my favorite movies ever. And Roger Rabbit is my favorite movie ever. But that's the best thing about Wreck-It Ralph right now, is that a lot of people, or not only is declaring it as the Toy Story of video game movies, but also the Roger Rabbit of video game movies. And this film seriously exceeded my expectations when I first saw it in theaters. I saw it when it first came out, and it came out at the same time I was in my final year of trade school. So the film is about it's about Wreck-It Ralph, played by John C. Reilly. He is not feeling very loved because, of course, he's a villain. So he basically didn't get invited to a party because it's his 30th anniversary, but his friend Fixer Felix, played by Jack McBrayer or something, invites him in to have some cake, and then his game mates don't really appreciate that he's in the apartment at all. So he basically has one of the arguments because of a cake, and then he decides that he actually wants to win a medal. So he goes into Tapper and asks if there's a way to get a medal. But then he sees one of the players from a game called Heroes Duty, which is nothing more than both Call of Duty and Halo at the same time. But he does go to that place after he steals his suit. And then he actually cheats the game and actually got a medal, but he actually activates one of the eggs, or it's for one of the alien eggs, and then goes inside of an escape pod, and then it flies through Game Central Station, and then he crash lands into a game called Sugar Rush, which is a Mario Kart, which is basically like Strawberry Shortcake meets Mario Kart. So he tries to get the medal back, but then comes across a little girl named Vanellope Von Sweet, voiced by Silver Silverman, which people consider, which she's also not very appreciated, but here's the thing, she's a glitch. But there is a twist in the end that I won't talk about, because unless you haven't seen the movie yet. But while that's going on, she does take his medal, and puts it into the coin thing for the races to begin on this, and the citizens are not very satisfied. Even our villain of the picture named King Candy, played by Alan Tudyk. He manipulates Wreck-It Ralph later on in the picture, and then they basically begin the climax and stuff. And then they stop off King Candy and stuff, because there's a twist in the end, which I will say it's basically like Roger Rabbit again as well. It's basically the twist, or you know how Judge Doom reveals himself that he's actually a toon. This actually kind of does the same thing as well. So yeah, it is the same story as Roger Rabbit, but except that there's no framing story though. So the story itself is very well crafted, and it's very strong as well. There's a lot of heartfelt moments in the picture as well. And then what do you call it? There is definitely a lot of great video game characters in there, like the Street Fighter characters like Vangeef, with a Resident Evil character, or the cyborg one. I think it's Kano. Whatever you call them. But I do know a lot of video game characters, especially seeing Bowser and Sonic the Hedgehog in the Disney animated film. You wouldn't believe how I was jumping all around. I was jumping all around like Tom from in that episode. The Tom and Jerry $1 Million Cat, yeah, yeah. That's what I was like. So I love the atmosphere, and I love the visuals and the animation itself. It's unbelievable. You wouldn't believe. It's one of Disney's most creative Disney animated film. Well, it's one of Disney's most creative films ever. So aside from the video game characters, they're only in there for a few minutes, but I didn't mind so much because it's a video game movie, for goodness sake. But I love Wreck-It Ralph. I love Vanellope. I love all the characters. I forgot to mention about Sasha Calhoun, voiced by Jane Lynch. She was a lot of fun too. And the villain is basically like Judge Doom, but at least they did something new to him though, and he was a lot of fun. He's kind of yeah, he's like Judge Doom, but with the personality of the Mad Hatter from Alice in Wonderland. But so um what can I so yeah, so that's basically the reason why I'm talking about I'm doing the Disney animated films right now because Wreck-It Ralph 2 is coming out, which I'm probably gonna think is gonna be the ultimate Roger Rabbit movie for well, the sort of ultimate Roger Rabbit movie because since they're going to be having Disney princess characters, Star Wars, and Marvel characters, still with video game characters as well, I'm like, this is kind of like an ultimate Roger Rabbit. This will probably be like the ultimate Roger Rabbit movie that I wanted to see. So it depends what's going to happen. So overall, this is the best 3D animated Disney film I've seen so far. So, what do you think? So if you have seen it yet, well, if you haven't seen it yet, I meant to say, do check it out. I mean, seriously, check it out. Oh, your kids will definitely love it. Oh, and you'll definitely love it too, especially if you're a gamer like I am. So, if you have if you have seen it, what do you think about it? Just comment below, follow me on Twitter and Facebook. Don't forget to click like in the video, subscribe, and share the video, and I will see you in the next video. We're getting close to finishing up this Disney animated film month for Disney Year Part 1. So, I will see you in the next video. Take care, and I'm the Bostonian Critic, and I'm signing out.